Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. An agreement is signed to establish fuel tanks in Shnasport and Sohar Port, and Free Zone joins a global alliance for industry decarbonization. With the participation of the Sultanate of Oman, COP29 in Baku discusses mitigating the effects of climate change, developing solutions to address carbon emissions and supporting efforts to clean energy transition. And the 35th Conference of the Arab Federation for Libraries and Information kicks off in Muscat. Welcome to our news center. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. Shnasport signed an agreement to establish tanks for fuel supply and storage services and its derivatives with a total value of more than 25,605,000 Omani riyals. The project will be built on an area of 40,000 square meters and with a capacity exceeding 100,000 tons per litre, as it will enhance the expansion of business in the port by providing tanks for various petroleum products. The project will also constitute an important qualitative and logistical addition to the operational services in Sohar Port, while attracting more foreign investments. Sohar Port and Free Zone has announced its membership in the Global Alliance for Industry Decarbonization with the aim to accelerate the achievement of carbon neutrality goals in countries around the world, encourage decarbonization of industrial value chains, and raise awareness of renewable energy solutions in the sector. This membership will also enhance the attractiveness of Sohar Port and Free Zone to investors and consolidate its position as a sustainable and responsible industrial hub in the Middle East and North Africa region, in addition to supporting the Sultanate of Oman's commitment to reach net zero by 2050. The Sultanate of Oman participated in the deliberations of the Conference of the Parties of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change COP29 in the capital of Azerbaijan, Baku. The conference aims to minimize the risks of climate change and reduce greenhouse gas emissions globally. The conference discusses a range of issues, such as providing the necessary financial resources for developing countries to enable them to implement national plans and projects to adapt to the risks of global warming and climate change, achieve sustainable development goals, enhance technology transfer and development, and build national capacities in this field. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed al-Na'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received His Excellency Lieutenant General Mohammed bin Abdurrahman al-Gharibi, Chief of Staff of the Royal Saudi Naval Forces, and his accompanying delegation, who is currently visiting the Sultanate of Oman. During the meeting, they exchanged cordial talks and views on topics of common interest. The Omani Writers and Literati Society celebrated the honoring of students who won its award this year. The number of participants exceeded 3,300 male and female students from various schools in the Sultanate of Oman who competed in 9 literary fields. The award aims to motivate students to polish their writing skills and to encourage them to read and create. The ceremony was held under the auspices of Her Excellency Dr. Layla bint Ahmed al-Najjar, Minister of Social Development. The 35th Conference of the Arab Federation for Libraries and Information kicked off in Muscat today under the theme Libraries and Arab Archives Institutions and their Role in Promoting Digital Identity and Citizenship. The 3-day conference is hosted by the Sultanate of Oman, represented by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth, in cooperation with Sultan Qaboos University and the Arab Federation for Libraries and Information. The conference comes at a time when when libraries and archives institutions face new challenges in addition to the abundant opportunities in the age of digitization and rapid cultural transformation. The conference aims to highlight the importance of libraries and archives in supporting society development, national identity and digital citizenship, and enhancing cooperation among Arab countries in this field. It includes 54 scientific papers, workshops and dialogue sessions distributed over 10 sessions focusing on the importance of the role of libraries in strengthening national identity and facing challenges to build digital environments that contribute to strengthening citizenship. The conference was opened under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Al Julanda Al Saeed, Vice Chancellor of Sultan Qaboos University. Still to come in our news bulletin. North Al Batina Governorate hosts Camels Heritage and Sustainability Conference. Welcome back to the News Centre from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Rear Admiral Saif bin Nasser al-Rahbi, Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman, received His Excellency Lieutenant General Mohammed bin Abdurrahman al-Gharibi, Chief of Staff of the Royal Saudi Naval Forces, and his accompanying delegation, who are visiting the Sultanate of Oman. During the meeting, they discussed a number of topics and existing military relations between the two countries, as well as exchanging views on a number of matters of common interest between the two sides. Major General Hamid bin Ahmed Sakroon, head of the Strategic and Defense Studies Academy, received His Excellency Lieutenant General Mohammed bin Abdurrahman al-Gharibi, Chief of Staff of the Royal Saudi Naval Forces, and his accompanying delegation. The two sides exchanged talks on a number of areas of common interest, especially in the academic aspects. His Excellency Lieutenant General Mohammed bin Abdurrahman al-Gharibi, Chief of Staff of the Royal Saudi Naval Forces, and the accompanying military delegation visited the Maritime Security Centre. The guest was briefed on the roles of the Maritime Security Centre and its efforts to maintain the safety of the marine environment in the Omani maritime region. They also toured the centre's facilities and were briefed on the modern technologies and systems that it's equipped with to fulfill its national duties. The Sultanate of Oman participated in the meeting of the Diplomatic Conference on the conclusion and adoption of Treaty on Design Law held in Riyadh. His Excellency Ambassador Idris bin Abdurrahman al-Khanjari, Permanent Representative of the Sultanate of Oman to the United Nations, affirmed in his speech that the Sultanate of Oman is committed to supporting international efforts aimed at concluding a treaty on design law and its readiness to cooperate with member states to reach a fair and balanced treaty that responds to the challenges related to protecting the rights of designers and creators. During the conference, His Excellency stressed the great importance that the Sultanate of Oman attaches to the protection of industrial designs due to their contribution to economic development, raising investment returns, enhancing the commercial image of products, and encouraging innovations. This interest is embodied in the royal decrees and laws enacted to enhance the protection of industrial designs. The Oman Authority for Academic Accreditation and Quality Assurance of Education held a media meeting this morning, chaired by Her Excellency Dr. Jocha bint Abdullah Shkeli, CEO of the authority. During the meeting, Her Excellency announced that the authority will launch the National School Performance Evaluation System on December 2nd, 2024. Her Excellency Dr. Jocha Shkeli stated that the authority's launch of this national system comes within a comprehensive strategy to enhance the efficiency of school education institutions, whether governmental or private, through accurate review processes and comprehensive reports that contribute to improving school performance. The Office of the World Health Organization in the Sultanate of Oman signed a memorandum of cooperation with the Wilaya of Al-Mudaybi in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate, designating Al-Mudaybi as a health city. The signing ceremony was held under the patronage of His Excellency Mahmoud bin Yahya Al-Duhli, Governor of North Al-Sharqiyya. More details coming up in the following report.
The Wilaya of Al-Mudaybi in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate has become the latest city to join the WHO Healthy Cities Network, an initiative focused on creating environments that promote public health through integrated cross-sectoral efforts. The signing ceremony reflected the region's commitment to the health and well-being of its citizens.
Oman has expanded its program in a way that to join all components of the society to support such programs under the approach of health in all policies. And now Oman, I can say that Oman in an advanced situation or steps to implement fully the Healthy Cities and Villages program.
The collaboration with the WHO will help in bringing the experience of their initiatives in other places to Al-Mudaybi, in which we can establish a healthy city here and bring the essential components of the things that will improve the outcome for the people here in Al-Mudaybi.
The collaboration between Al-Mudaybi and WHO aims to implement a sustainable model for health that includes social, environmental, and economic dimensions. The project is anticipated to address public health issues holistically, benefiting around 134,000 residents in the region.
Wilayat Al-Mudaybi has a very natural air and landscapes, and that allow people to do many activities outdoor. And also the team spirit that Al-Mudaybi people has will improve the initiatives or make more initiatives toward providing a healthier lifestyle and improving the access to health care.
Such efforts are expected to improve the quality of life for the local population and serve as a model for other regions. The initiative is also set to boost Al-Mudaybi's status as a proactive contributor to Oman's broader health vision, showcasing a successful public-private partnership for the benefit of society.
Al-Mudaybi takes the first step towards becoming a healthy city in collaboration with the WHO, aiming for a future where health and well-being are central to every aspect of life. From the Wilaya of Al-Mudaybi, this is Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi, North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate.
Thank you, Saleh. The livestock sector plays a crucial role in food security and is a cornerstone of Oman's economy now and for the future. Emphasizing their importance, the North Al-Batina Governorate today hosted a Camels Heritage and Sustainability Conference organized by the Directorate General of Agriculture and Fisheries, Wealth and Water Resources. Camel breeding is a promising investment field, hence ongoing efforts are done to empower breeders through access to modern livestock farm planning. Safety measures like bright phosphorate collars for camels aim to prevent road accidents and protect both animals and humans from danger. The conference also strengthened the public and private sector's collaboration with a new support agreement for livestock breeders and featured 5 papers on various aspects of camels breeding and its caretaking. The Sultanate of Oman has successfully concluded its participation in the Brunei Dar es Salaam Book Fair of 2024. The involvement marks a significant effort to strengthen cultural ties with Brunei Dar es Salaam while commemorating the 40th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Here is a report. The Sultanate of Oman, represented by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth alongside the Ministry of Information, participated in the Brunei Dar es Salaam Book Fair from the 2nd until the 11th of November 2024. This participation is part of strengthening cultural ties with Brunei Dar es Salaam and celebrating the 40th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between the two countries.
This is the Omani booth, which I find very, very interesting. During the book fair, we got lots and lots of vendors who are selling books, but the one most attractive is the Omani booth. I find it because there's so much information about Oman tourism, and it really reminds me during my time when I was living in Muscat, you know, all the fantastic food, all the amazing places. You know, I used to go to Nizwa, Sohar, Sur, you know, and the food in Khorom, you know, and the food in Rui, for example, they are really amazing. So Oman, keep on coming to Brunei, you know, we love you.
And a lot of things that he shared to us, like for example the culture of Oman, the beautiful nature of it. Like we learned a lot the food, including the sweet halwa, and also the interesting places, which is the opera house. We have also the meteor crash, the lake, like it's very beautiful. You can come to Oman to visit and have a look. And also we have also the horse riding activities and so camel activities, right? And also there are lots of beautiful things in Oman. You can come, and it is a very modern country with a huge potential in the future.
Visitors of the Omani Pavilion praised the rich diversity showcased, noting that this Omani presence reflects a rich cultural and civilizational heritage. The pavilion included a distinguished collection of Omani books and publications covering literature, thought and even history, along with a special section for rare Omani manuscripts and Arabic calligraphy, attracting visitors' attention and admiration, expressing the authentic Omani identity.
I found out all the photos here. There is a beautiful people there and a big country. I just know about the big country, just next to the sea. And places of interest like maybe for the culture itself, for tourism. I like to see all the places. There is a hazard. There is the greens at the town itself. It just wondered me to go there. And look forward to see that in Oman.
The Omani Pavilion at Brunei Book Fair of 2024 reflected a state of intellectual and cultural renaissance, highlighting the attention that the Sultanate of Oman pays to supporting cultural and creative movements across the world. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. An agreement is signed to establish fuel tanks in Shnas Port and Sohar Port, and Free Zone joins the Global Alliance for Industry Decarbonization. With the participation of the Sultanate of Oman, COP29 in Baku discusses mitigating the effects of climate change, developing solutions to address carbon emissions and supporting efforts to clean energy transition. And the 35th conference of the Arab Federation for Libraries and Information kicks off in Muscat. With that, we do come to the end of tonight's news bulletin from all of us here at the newsroom and the studios. It is good night, stay safe, and have a productive rest of your week.